Best Enemies to Lovers Turkish Drama Series That You Should Watch. In Turkish series, we all like the enemies-turned-lovers couples. When men and women meet and immediately dislike each other, they eventually realize that they may have affection for one another. There's a different kind of pleasure in watching such romances, ain't it? This troupe is consistently effective in bringing both love and hatred together. The transformation from hatred and anger toward one another to the warmth of love, but which Turkish series showcased this most beautifully. So in this video, we'll go through the best enemies to lovers Turkish drama series that you should watch. Number 1. Brave and Beautiful. The Brave and Beautiful is a social romantic drama TV series. The number of episodes is 32. The story of the series revolves around a brave young man named Cesur, who, after a long absence, decides to return to the village of Korluda, a small town outside Istanbul, with the aim of taking revenge on Tahsin Korluda because of their family's enmity. The only thing he did not take into account is that he will fall in love with Suhan Korluda, the beautiful daughter of the man he believes killed his father. Suhan is an independent and successful businesswoman who makes her own brand of perfumes and glass products. At first, Suhan does not fully trust Cesur and is fiercely loyal to her family, but as Korluda's lies and crimes are revealed one by one, she finds herself torn between her father and the man she loved. The powerful events of the series begin, with many conflicts and disputes. Number 2. Black and White Love. Black and White Love is a Turkish drama action series with 32 episodes. The series revolves around a girl named Asli, a young, loyal, and idealistic doctor who unwittingly gets involved with Ferhat, a hired killer with a painful past, who works for his criminal uncle Namik. One day, their paths cross when Asli performs surgery on a man who was shot by Ferhat. Because of the surgery, Asli unintentionally puts herself in a strange situation, forcing her to marry Ferhat to save her life. The two, who are as different from each other as black and white, must coexist. However, Ferhat has a life that is too dirty to live an innocent love story. Number 3. Ramoo. Ramoo is a social romantic drama TV series. The number of episodes is 40. The series revolves around the character of Ramoo, a brave and strong young man who lives in a poor neighborhood in Adana with his large family. Ramoo works for the Cengiz family that controls the neighborhood, but he dreams of breaking free from the control of the Cengiz family and achieving justice for his family. His war will not only be against his enemies, but also against his family, friends, and even himself. During all these turbulent events, his biggest test is love, as the only woman he will ever love is Sebel, the daughter of his arch-enemy. Number 4. The Trap. The Trap is a romantic drama series with 26 episodes. The series revolves around 3 young brothers who have a strong relationship. They were deprived of their childhood because of an unjust businessman. The hero of the series decides to take revenge on him, then meets his daughter and falls in love with her, and the exciting events of the series begin. Number 5. Raven. The Raven is a Turkish romantic action drama series with 21 episodes. The story begins when Kuzgun was only 8 years old and his father was a national policeman who was betrayed by his colleague Rifayat when they were on a mission to catch a drug dealer, as the latter offered them a bribe, and Kuzgun's father refused while his friend agreed and betrayed his colleague. Kuzgun's father goes to prison, and after 20 years, Kuzgun is ready for revenge. Kuzgun plans to join Rifat's gang and then become the most powerful man in Istanbul. To achieve his goal, he goes after his daughter Dila. Dila is a woman living in London who works as a lawyer. She does not accept her father Rifat and her brother Ali's work. She knows that her family's wealth comes from her father's illegal business. To get to know Dila, Kuzgun becomes her bodyguard without revealing his identity and saves her life. After that, he gains her trust, and with her help he starts working in Rifat's gang. Number 6. Hery. Hery is a romantic drama TV series and it has 69 episodes. The story revolves around the fate of a young man named Miran, whose parents died due to the mistake of a man who became his arch-enemy. In order to avenge their death, Miran decided to take revenge and seduced Reyhan, his enemy's daughter, to destroy her, thus depriving his enemy of the only creature dear to him, his daughter. But he falls in love with her. Will he change his plan? This is what we will know in the events of this exciting series. Number 7. Boundless Love. Boundless Love is an action drama series now showing. The events of the series revolve around Halil Ibrahim Karasu, who returns to his Black Sea village after 2 decades. Forced to flee at the age of 5 following his father's murder by the local crime boss Rizvan Leto, Halil comes back to marry his childhood sweetheart, Yasemin. However, tragedy strikes when Rizvan's son kills Yasemin, turning Halil's mission into a quest for vengeance. Halil is determined to dismantle Rizvan Leto's criminal empire. Along the way, he gains unexpected allies, including Rizvan's daughter, Zeynep. Disillusioned with her family's criminal lifestyle, Zeynep decides to help Halil after learning the truth about her family's actions. Zeynep's schoolgirl crush on Halil reignites, blossoming into a deep love, making their alliance even more dangerous. Number 8. Gul Jamal. Gul Jamal is a romantic drama series with 13 episodes. The series revolves around Gul Jamal and his sister Gulendam, who were abandoned by their mother in order to marry someone else. Gul Jamal decides to take revenge on her until he meets the beautiful young woman Diva, who works for his mother. Their relationship begins with hatred and then turns into love. Number 9. A Night Story. A Night Story is a romantic action drama series now showing. The events revolve around a young man who returns to his hometown with the aim of avenging his father's murder. Once he arrives, he meets a girl and falls in love with her. He later discovers that she is the daughter of his father's killer. This series explores the challenges and emotions of impossible love that transcends all traditions and social barriers. Number 10. Love Doesn't Understand Words. Love Doesn't Understand Words, a Turkish romantic comedy television series with 31 episodes. The series revolves around 2 different characters: Murad, the handsome, calm, perfectionist young man who takes over his family's company at a young age, and Hayat, the beautiful, joyful, yet clumsy young woman who lives life to the fullest. A recent university graduate, Hayat is having a hard time finding a job, and if she doesn't find one in 24 hours, she has to go back to her hometown and marry one of the candidates that her mother has chosen for her. As she runs from one interview to another, Murad's secretary mistakes her for another and offers her a position. While she only plans to work there for a few days until her mother leaves and then tell the truth, a chain of events develops and turns everything into one big mess, with the love between her and Murat.